Intensifying his search for fresh ideas to counter the increasingly dire situation in Iraq, the president paid a visit to the State Department to huddle with America's top diplomats. A key focus was the effort to win support from Iraq's neighbors for the beleaguered government in Baghdad.
Most of the countries understand that a mainstream society, a society that is a functioning democracy, is in their interests.
The Blue Ribbon Iraq Study Group has called for direct talks with Syria and Iran, but the president's been cool to that idea. From the State Department, Bush returned to the White House to see a group of historians and retired generals, including a sharp critic, former Marine General Barry McCaffrey. Meantime, in Baghdad, the Iraq Study Group report drew a sharp rebuke from President Jalal Talabani, who called it an insult to the Iraqi people. He was especially incensed by the idea that U.S. officers should be embedded in Iraqi units. At the same time, Prime Minister al-Maliki faced reports of a rebellion among fellow Shiites over his inability to curb bloodshed. The reports, denied by the White House, cited talks on a new alliance to dump al-Maliki for another Shiite politician.
Officials here acknowledge the political jockeying in Baghdad poses a special challenge for the president as he assembles his new approach on Iraq. He may be commander-in-chief, but he needs to take into account the objections of Iraqi political leaders, lest he undermine the very democracy he says U.S. troops are fighting for. Mark Smith, The Associated Press, the White House.